Hey guys, hello. I just want to update on my StashAway account. I promise that I do it every few months or every month if possible. So I just want to show you an update on how I'm doing. So far, I have invested over 870 ringgit, which is about $207 if I remember. Yeah, $209. Sorry. So far on my 30% index, I'm putting so far 500, and my 36% I have so far put 300. Overall, I don't see a lot of difference in the 36% yet because the market currently is fluctuating pretty bad and not a lot of growth in certain aspects. And then of course it has less money, so I'm not seeing a lot of growth. But maybe in 1 to 2 years, I'll see a difference. Who knows? This is a long-term investment, and yeah. And the recent video I watched by Mr. Money on YouTube discussing with the owner of StashAway. StashAway is actually not a dividend um, investment firm. It's more like a growth investment firm. So I know that from the way they invest. But some stocks, I mean some ETF they invest are returning dividends, but it doesn't really matter to me as long as it grows every month. And so far, it's been growing pretty well. I have not even gone into negative for quite some time. The last time I gone to negative was 2 months ago, I think. Yeah, 2 months, 2 to 3 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago. I gone down, dipped below my net worth, and ever since then, I have never gone below my net worth. Well, I am still gonna plan to invest constantly 200 a month for now, as I am not a student, and any extra cash I don't use, I'll just put in StashAway Simple as an emergency fund where I need to withdraw. I know most people say put it in your debit account, but to be honest, if I put it in my debit account due to my spending nature, I will just spend the money, and I know myself that I'm a spender, so I really need to control my habit. But for now, StashAway Simple is just a park for my money just in case if I need it. And I'll plan ahead. If I have any financial problems, I try to calculate and see if I have problems, and then I withdraw the money. Usually, I always plan 1 week ahead, so if there's any problem, then I'll know. But reality is that you can't see everything, so you just have to prepare for the worst, I guess. And considering my goal to reach 1,000 by the end of this year is now almost met. God bless me. God bless everyone who see this video, and God bless you guys if you start it as well. It's a hard process. I understand that investing sometimes can be very difficult for most people because they don't see the growth and the nervousness of seeing that the market is dip. But my advice is be consistent. That's all. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just being consistent. I still have another investment which is one-to-one trading, but I don't know if you guys are interested in that. But I'll post a video if you guys are interested, because one-to-one trading is a United States. They're using United States dollars, so it's much. I have only like 40 ringgit, which is $10. Sadly, I wish I could put more, but student life. But my goal, if I'm working after this, I'm gonna work for 6 months before I continue my studies. I'm gonna try to put at least 3,000 is the bare minimum I'm gonna put in this account in 6 months. So meaning I have to put 500 something like that a month, and I'm gonna have an emergency cash set up for 3 months, and that's another 500. So my salary is 1,500. Then I'll just live off of 500 because I'm not really renting a house or buying anything, so I can live off of 500. I'm living off with my parents, so it's pretty much benefit to me, I guess. My goal is to get to 10,000 by next year if possible, or the next year, 2 years, if to be honest. If I can get to next year, if I can get to around 5,000, I'm very happy, very happy actually. If the job pays very well, I might not have to go back to study. Who knows? We'll see first. And from there, after reaching 10,000, I'm going to get, my dad's going to give me 4,000 or around 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. But that's what's my previous investment account, because the return on that investment account is of course considered low return. I mean low risk, so the returns are not really good. On average, is about 4 to 7% on average. So it's pretty bad. It's ASB. It's the conventional investment guaranteed by the government, which return year over year has been pretty bad. So I'm just like moving to StashAway and my international investment later on. From there, I'm not gonna put it into my main investment account in StashAway. I'm gonna probably park it at the which one is it? Yeah, StashAway Simple for the 4,000 because it's not my money. It's my dad's money, and I don't wanna invest it 4,000 directly into it. I might like put 1,000 each for each account. So and I have extra 2,000 in the StashAway Simple, and then 1,000 on each of this account. From there, I think I should be fine. I hope next year's growth is good, but knowing COVID-19 and the vaccine is going to be deployed next year, and then I don't know how long it will take to inject everyone with the vaccine. It needs to be 70% before everything is considered back to normal, because you know that's how much people need to be covered with vaccine before the infection rate really goes down. But so far, and then the side effects of COVID-19 vaccine has been no side effects so far. But from what I read, it's only been a few months, so there's still questions that I still have to ask for the first batch. And then the first batch is like you require a -70 to store the vaccine. So usually the first generation vaccines are quite slow to roll out to people. Usually the second generations are better. That's where like they can be stored in normal temperatures or a bit colder, not too cold, but cold enough that everyone can probably store it. Every hospital can store it, and not specialized hospital. So it's kind of just waiting for that. I'm probably not going to take the first batch, knowing I'm considered middle income. Probably not going to be the main target yet. And they're probably going to target the like the frontliners and the old people first, and then like for me, I'm 23, probably the last person in the group probably, which I'm completely okay with. What can you expect? But anyway, that's my thoughts so far, and this is my thoughts on my investment growth so far. Everything's pretty well. The news is pretty okay, not pretty bleak. The United States has chosen its president, but Donald Trump has been pretty rebellious, I guess what you could say. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the return. You can't expect a lot in when it comes to ETF, especially right now. So I'm not really complaining. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next update, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment if you have any question to ask. Sorry for talking a bit fast, because this is how I usually speak. I kind of speak very fast. Thank you.